Medial cutaneous nerve of the arm is the long branch of the medial trunk of the brachial plexus. Is the long branch of the medial trunk, long branch of the medial trunk of the brachial plexus. Long branch of the medial trunk of the brachial plexus. Skin of the posterior and lateral side of the arm. Skin of the posterior and lateral side of the arm. Skin of the posterior and lateral side. Posterior cutaneous nerve, branch of the radial nerve. Posterior cutaneous nerve. Posterior cutaneous nerve, branch of the radial nerve. And posterior cutaneous nerve, branch of the radial nerve. And inferior lateral cutaneous nerve, also branch of the radial nerve. Inferior lateral cutaneous nerve, also branch of the radial. Inferior lateral cutaneous nerve, also branch of the radial. Skin of the forearm. Skin of the forearm. Skin of the forearm. Lateral side of the forearm. Lateral side. Lateral side. Muscular cutaneous nerve. Muscular cutaneous nerve. Long branch of the lateral trunk. Muscular cutaneous nerve. Muscular cutaneous nerve. Long branch of the lateral trunk. And you remember peculiarity of this nerve. It perforates coracal brachialis muscles. Muscular cutaneous nerve. Long branch of the lateral trunk. Skin of the anterior and medial side. Skin of the anterior and medial side of the forearm. Skin of the anterior and medial side of the forearm. Skin of the anterior and medial side of the forearm. Medial cutaneous nerve of the forearm. Medial cutaneous nerve of the forearm. Long branch of the medial trunk. Long branch of the medial trunk. Yes. Skin of the posterior side of the forearm. Skin of the posterior side of the forearm. Skin of the posterior side of the forearm. Skin of the posterior side. Skin of the posterior side. Posterior cutaneous nerve of the forearm. Posterior cutaneous nerve of the forearm. Posterior cutaneous nerve of the forearm is the branch of the deep branch of the radial nerve. Is the branch of the deep branch of the radial nerve. Is the branch of the deep branch of the radial nerve. Skin of the hand. Skin of the hand, first palmar surface. Skin of the hand, palmar surface. Skin of the hand, palmar surface. Skin in the region of hypotenor. Skin in the region of hypotenor. Skin in the region of hypotenor. Palmar surface of the little finger. Palmar surface of the little finger. And middle half of the fourth finger. Skin of the little finger. And only middle half of the fourth finger. Middle half of the fourth finger. Palmar branch of the ulnar navel. Palmar branch. Palmar branch of the ulnar navel. Palmar branch of the ulnar navel. Skin in the region of the tenor. Skin in the region of the tenor. The next half of the hand. Skin in the region of the tenor. Palmar surface of the tongue. Palmar surface of the tongue. Palmar surface of the tongue. Second finger. Palmar surface of the tongue. Second finger. Third finger. And lateral half of the fourth. Yes? Palmar surface of the thumb, second finger, third finger, and lateral half of the fourth finger. Median nerve. Median nerve. Median nerve. Median nerve. Dorsal surface of the hand, skin. Skin of the dorsal surface of the hand. Skin of the dorsal surface of the hand. Skin of the dorsal surface of the hand. Please. Little finger, fourth finger, and middle half of the third finger and half of the dorsal surface of the hand here. You understand? Dorsal surface of the little finger, fourth finger, and middle side of the third and same half of the hand. Dorsal branch of the ulnar navel. Dorsal branch of the ulnar navel. 2.5 fingers. Yes? Dorsal branch. You see 2.5. Dorsal surface of the little finger, fourth and middle half of the third and same half of the hand. Dorsal branch of the ulnar navel. Dorsal branch of the ulnar navel. Skin of the dorsal surface thumb.
Can you repeat?
Please. Dorsal surface of the little finger, fourth and middle half of the third. Dorsal branch of the ulnar navel. Dorsal branch of the ulnar navel. Next, skin of the dorsal surface thumb, second and lateral half of the third. Skin of the dorsal surface thumb, second finger, second, and lateral half of the third, lateral half of the third. Superficial branch of the radial navel. Superficial branch of the radial navel. Superficial branch of the radial navel. Dorsal surface of the little finger, fourth and middle half of the third and same half of the hand, dorsal branch of the ulnar navel. Thumb, second and lateral half of the third and same half of the dorsal surface of the hand, superficial branch of the radial navel. Superficial branch of the radial navel. That is why